Yeah, power went out like 7 o'clock last night, and my day starts before the sun comes up. So,
Was there power at work?
yep, ain't that about a bitch?
How far is work? Yeah, I thought you were like pretty close.
Yeah, different grid.
I guess so. Ain't that
Like-
about a bitch?
Like the apartment complex next door had power. On a Wednesday.
On a Wednesday. I knew you would get that. Dave, I don't know.
Ben is so high in that picture.
Yeah, he is. But also, I thought it was funny because he's shitting on Dave's favorite coffee.
Yeah, I also agree.
I thought it was pretty good.
Why is everything not working today? Why just
Focus.
it's the whole day. Just throwing the whole day in the fucking bin.
The whole day is out of focus.
Well, that's one way of putting it.
I've been known to put things in ways.
I think that's about as good as we're gonna get there.
There's the silver button before use. What silver button?
The silver bullet, Coors Light.
No, I got this thing from TikTok. It's like a visor camera holder.
Oh yeah.
I was like, well, that might be better than the one that melted in the sun that I use for when we're driving up to the games to watch game day and shit. And it was like $10 including shipping.
Just watch. Make sure it doesn't like fly off and hit you in the face.
Right?
3.
Oh, that's like bendy. I mean, it seems like the clip part's pretty good. It clips to your visor.
It's weird. Like, I've never had a phone holder in my car.
Yeah.
I probably never will. It's like I don't see the need to have my phone right here. Like it seems like way more of a distraction having my phone like in my line of sight all the time.
Yeah, I get that. I don't mind it because I've been doing it for so long. Like, I'll put on movies and shit. And well, you used to have that screen on your phone or your truck.
Yeah, I used to straight up. I watched The Big Lebowski one time while I was driving.
See, that seems legit.
I sometimes hang mine up and I'll listen to podcasts, but a lot of times, they've got video as well. And so they're always like, oh, yeah, this looks cool. And I'm like, I don't know what it is because I'm listening.
Dave, are you recording from Kuwait?
He's
live from Kuwait.
Good morning, Kuwait.
Good morning, Kuwait. Nothing like the smell of goat sex and yeah.
Your picture hasn't moved, and it seriously sounds like you're in a live remote, like you're embedded with the frontline troops.
Excuse me, I'm here with Osama bin Laden.
ABC News correspondent David Deaton on site with us. Dave, can you tell us a little bit about what you're seeing here?
There's goats and fucking.
You sure it's the goats that are fucking?
You answered too quickly. You have
and the ladies never came. The ladies never came.
You have to have that awkward 7-second delay. Because
right. You get it. Yeah.
Like what?
We're just like they either look at the camera and like nod, or they do this number. Oh, hi, Jill. Yeah, I hear you just fine.
Yeah, bad.
I'm right here. Yeah.
Situation's bad.
Yeah. The weather here inside this Afghan cave sucks.
We've got Memphis Stormfront here, who's going to be.
It's gonna rain.
It's gonna rain.
Good Ducks.
This is a Sprite today. Grant Hill drinks Sprite.
Grant Hill does drink Sprite.
I have been on a Sprite, 7-Up, or Starry kick lately. I haven't had any
aboard.
Coke and I'm just like, I think it started a couple weeks ago when I had like my stomach was all messed up and my parents were like, drink some 7-Up, and I did, and then I burped a lot that night, and I was like, and now I like Sprite all the time.
Well, I had a Sprite one day and I was like, God damn, that's refreshing. And then worked it into the rotation there. Because I was usually just a Coca-Cola kind of guy.
Mm-hmm. We usually have Coke Zero laying around the house, so. But I noticed like on a hot day too. Hot day, you grab yourself a Coke. All right, that's slightly refreshing.
Nothing like a hot Coke or a cold Coke on a hot day. I'll say that.
Yeah, no.
You can just house one of those cans.
I'm more of like a powdered Coke on a hot day.
Which reminds me, Dana's going to be here for the Husky game.
Oh yeah, so's Aaron.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like, hey, can I come to the game? I'm like, yeah, dude. Like,
I'm glad he asked permission.
Yeah, I was like, you've always been invited. Like
Aaron,
you just never come. You don't know Aaron.
You'll recognize him when you see him.
Oh wait, does Dave know Aaron?
It sounds familiar.
Yeah,
because I don't know that many AA Rons. Actually, I don't know any AA Rons. So,
because
he hasn't.
The only game he went to was Fright Night. He hasn't been to a game since Fright Night.
No shit.
Like I know it's. I want to say
I have a full ass half-grown kid since the last game that he went to.
Mm-hmm.
I have two.
It could be I've just heard you speak of him and I just picture a tall white dude because that's what most of my friends are.
Yeah, I mean.
And tall is not like a compliment because I'm only 5'8". So
yeah, like tall is just a descriptor in this case.
Yeah, tall.
So yeah, I mean he's a couple inches shorter than me, white dude with he'll show up.
Brown hair.
Black hair, I think.
Black hair.
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
It's either the darkest brown you've ever seen or black. I'm not sure which.
Okay.
The darkest brown you've ever seen is the name of this pre-show.
Like I've got pretty dark brown hair. Like that. Like what I do have is pretty dark.
I know my black's not coming in so black anymore these days.
Black Dave is gone.
Like even black. Even the top of my head that is not gray yet, it's like faded black. It's like I don't have gray faded on the top yet.
It's not
but it's
gray.
Faded black.
It's not gray. It's faded black. A lot of people are saying it's gray.
I would never say that. Faded black.
We use faded black.
That just reminded me of I can speak Spanish if I got a translator.
If I got a translator, hell yeah, bro.
Dude, now with those fucking TikTok headphones, I'm a little shocked that I haven't ordered them yet, but I also don't see myself around people that don't speak English.
Right?
Yeah, that's
like
fair.
If I had somebody near me that spoke
Taco
Spanish,
Bell or something,
right? Or anywhere outside of Douglas County, probably.
Right. Come over to my house.
Oh, that would be fun.
Just wait for my mom to get a phone call from the Philippines.
Like, ooh,
ooh, she ain't got no nipples.
Not if she's from the Philippines or the other way.
So I think
she's
it was
got
today.
Way too many nipples.
I can't remember if it was today or yesterday at work, but I was talking to the boss, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta go. I've got to get on a phone call with some lawyers. Real fun shit." I'm like, "All right, well, you, tell him I said hey."
I like it.
Yeah.
Tell him I said hey.
Tell him I said hey.
Yeah, the new guy said hey.
Yeah. Should we be concerned?
Right.
No, he just wanted to say hey.
Just want to say hey. I've used Big Gulps, huh? Okay, like a few times at school. Yeah, Big Gulps, huh? Well, see you later.
I feel like they should know that one.
They don't.
Feel like cooler if they did.
Mm-hmm. I've got like 2 teachers that get half my references.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
The weirdos I work with have like a weird cross section of references, but I get all of them. So it's like I'm usually the weird cross section of references, and for them to hit like they hit Whitest Kids You Know. They're big fans of Brendan Small, and who does Metalocalypse and Home Movies. And it's just like this. It's such a weird like, and they were at one concert that I was also at. Like we were in the same building at one point.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's like, hey, did you go to this show? I was like, yeah. Did you? They're like, yeah, we were on this side over here by this guy.
I love that Dave just has a hanging shirt again.
Just hanging shirt. Yeah, who are you, Gianna Versace?
It's like, check out this fancy shirt.
Yeah.
This is how I keep it straight.
This is what it looks
If we're
like
in my
before
room,
the
it'd be
scissors.
so gay.
My third world country mom still hangs things up to wash them, even though we have electricity in this country. No, actually, I do too. Still, like we've got this thing since I was a kid.
It's called a clothesline.
If we do a lot of like you have solar powered dryers.
Yeah.
If we do like have a laundry day where you're just doing load after load, just
Yeah,
dropping
yeah.
loads.
That's what I call it. Laundry day.
Sometimes you'll come into the house and it's like
I'm
a
gonna
fucking.
start calling it.
Yeah. You come into the house and it looks like a
It's laundry
sweatshop
day.
with just t-shirts hanging all over the place.
And for some reason, duck grease.
Oh, that's the Chinese's.
Oh right, sorry, wrong Asian.
Hmm.
You guys have like different bird grease. Different bird grease is the name of the pre-show.
It certainly is.
I was just trying to think. I was trying to think of any different chicken, right?
Yeah,
They eat a lot of
grease.
chicken in the Philippines, but like I don't know of Filipinos that like ducks or anything like that. I feel like maybe rich Filipinos, but that's not the people I come from.
Right. No, you come from the dirt worshipping.
No, meat eating, human
Meat
eating.
eating.
I'm the
Yeah.
human eating Filipino. Remember?
Bathe
I
in the
love eating.
dirt.
That's why I like eating ass.
Pretty
you
sure
are
you
what
were
you
gonna
eat.
say dick.
Yep. It's like the lady
No.
who was they're doing the smile cam, and she started going like,
Yeah. That chick was awesome.
yeah, she gets it.
No, that's
That
why I
chick
eat ass
fucks.
for the
She
back.
probably gives it too.
Yeah, yeah.
Keeps the balls out of my face.
No, it doesn't. Not if you're doing it right.
I don't know. Your balls are like on your chin. If you're eating.
Is your chin part of your face?
No.
What?
Because I got a beard and it rests on my beard hairs.
God damn it.
It's not touching
gonna
my
have-
face. Touch
I'm
my
gonna have
beard.
to go. I'm gonna have to go to the judges on this one.
That is, I mean, it's
is
on
the
brand.
Is the chin part of the face? Was a
Mhm.
question asked, and the defendant responded with, "I have a beard."
Yep.
Judges.
Well, I mean, okay. My
Roll
rebuttal. When you beard punch me, are you punching me in the face or in the beard?
I'm not aiming for your chin. I'm aiming for your beard. And the question that was posed to you, sir, was, "Is your
Nope.
chin part of your face?"
Questions
Well,
can
because
be
you would say
rebuked.
the hair on your head, right? You would say the hair on your head
Right.
and the hair on your face.
No, the children's rhyme goes, the hair on my chinny chin chin, not
Yeah,
my
but who-
facey face.
Whoa, 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 whoa. When was the last time you said, "Hang on, I gotta go shave my chin"?
Last time I cut my facial hair into Wolverine style.
Which was when?
That was an accident. Don't act like you did that on purpose.
You came out and said, "I shaved my chin."
We showed up at the movies and I'm like, what happened? You're like, well,
Well, what had happened was
what had
I want-
happened?
I'm the accurate height for Wolverine, so I decided I'd go for it.
Oh, how many times have you watched that? Have you watched it at all since it's been on Disney Plus?
I still haven't logged in on my TV.
It was on in the other room the other day.
I gotta be at like 8, 9.
I almost started Penguin, but I'm really close to season finale of season 3 of Sopranos.
Penguin is so good.
I did get on the TV and add Dune Prophecy to
TV.
my
That show's
watch
good
list.
too. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like it's
I
good
saw
so far.
I saw your text about it. I just didn't respond, so I did see it.
I'm shocked.
No.
Next, you got to watch Yellowstone,
Who, me?
Dave.
Oh, I
Yeah.
was gonna say there's no way I'm watching Yellowstone.
You might like it, but you would definitely like their newest show, Landman. Dude, that show's badass.
I haven't seen that
Landman.
yet. Isn't it
Stupid
just-
name, great
Texas oil,
show.
isn't it?
They're just naming shit these
Mhm.
days. They're like, hey, what do we got? We got slow horses. How about Landman?
Well, I mean, yeah, they have to give it a name.
How naming things works.
They're like untitled series.
I'd watch it. That's what
Yeah.
that's what Kendrick Lamar did.
Yeah, but they're not Kendrick Lamar.
Why can't they all be Kendrick Lamar?
There can be only one.
Mhm.
Every TV show would just have in the
And he
middle
literally
song that-
said, "They not like us."
in the middle of every show, it's just all of a sudden Drake is a pedophile. Anyway,
Drake is
dead-
a pedophile has quickly replaced Kanye West, and George Bush doesn't like George Bush doesn't care about
black people. Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. That's still wild to hear 60,000 people yell certified pedophiles.
Mhm.
Well, maybe more like 40. The wine and cheese crowd doesn't participate, and not
They
like
don't know what that is. They're
'Cause
like, "What
they-
is this music?"
they not like us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can
They
you
got-
play "Shout" again?
Can we hear that I left my heart in Oregon song one more time?
Right.
They got the tickets just to say they got the tickets.
I feel like the later in the game it gets, it's like when a TV station goes from PG to like
Yeah.
R. You know what I mean? They're like, okay, well the kids are asleep. Time to turn on the swearing.
Bring out the boobies.
Yeah.
Or in our case, Grandma has left.
Yeah. Grandma left. Time to play the raps.
Play the raps.
Get them titties out.
There's a line
Oh.
from Archer. It's like his mom's laying out on the couch and she's like, "Oh God, here come the minorities. They're just driving around listening to raps and shooting all the jobs."
Ugh.
There's she's British, but she lives in Dubai, but she's Indian. Comedian. It's a little tiny chick.
Kelsey Grammer.
Yep, that's the one. But she tells
Norman
this joke.
Donald.
This joke
Nailed
about
it.
oh no, she was visiting in England, doing a show in England, and she was like, and I noticed that I haven't seen a whole lot of Indian people, so I was like, well, I went to a 7-Eleven to find my own people. And she's like, but there are some Mexicans and they're taking all of our jobs.
But she said, like, and they're taking all of our jobs.
Taking our jobs.
Thank you for taking our jobs. I'm sorry, we're out of the chili for the hot dogs.
But
Michael-
we have the tikka masala.
Michael Pena is in that first episode of Landman.
I wish they had tikka masala at the fucking. I'd get down on some tikka masala.
Yeah, Dave, you'd like Landman. Jake would probably like Landman
Mhm.
because he's got Billy Bob Thornton, and he's kind of like Gramps, but if Gramps
Was
We're
a
like-
millionaire.
bad Santa,
Okay.
I could see Gramps being a bad Santa.
more cussing, same attitude,
Hmm.
but he's like the boss of all these oil rigs and shit.
Mhm.
And he's got a super hot daughter who is definitely naked on the show.
Nice.
I did see a clip where she's talking about getting just fucking bukkakied.
He's like, I'm gonna get a Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I want to see that one. I feel like Taylor Sheridan's next show is just going to be called Written by Taylor Sheridan. He's going to run out of ideas.
Well, he's definitely directed the first 2 episodes I've seen.
Oh, so
Yeah.
directed by Taylor Sheridan's okay, but suddenly Untitled's a bad idea.
Yeah. He still writes written by Kendrick Lamar in the credits.
Well, Dave's saying that is the name of the show.
Yeah, you can't do that.
No. Ridiculousness. That's a show too.
With Rob Dyrdek.
Hey, you know what's cool?
The name Dyrdek.
Backflips.
Backflips. That's pretty cool. I was looking at Oregon schedules, and I'm looking at them again. And I'm looking all the way through 2029. Oregon State's not on our schedule ever again.
Yet. You said that before.
Well, here's the deal, right? These are all contracted games.
We had contracted games for this year and last year, or next year too, and they've already changed 2 of them.
We had to play Boise 2 out of 3 years, and we already skipped the year before, so we had to play them this year and last year. We just paid off Hawaii because it's Hawaii.
I think they would do that again, probably. Like if we have a Portland State or something.
Let's see.
Don't we have a Portland State next year?
25 schedule is Montana State. Oh, wait. We do have son of a whore.
Yeah, they're on next year's. I knew they were on next year's.
Yeah, they're on next year's. That's right, because we have to play both OSUs.
The black and orange OSU's back-to-back weeks.
Yeah, but there's a bye week, so we can take a breath and God, it's gonna be such a fucking massacre. Both of those games.
I was just thinking, dude, after this year and then next year, maybe the next 3 years, I'm gonna get tired of being like, we're playing OSU.
I'm already tired of it. I've been tired of it.
We've already played an OSU twice this year. We might play them.
Yeah.
We might play the. That's what we're not going to say OSU anymore. We're just going to call them the and the.
The other.
The other.
The and the other.
But there's a possibility we play the 3 times this year.
I thought we played Nebraska next year.
As long as we beat them the last time, I don't care.
Yep.
The only game worth a damn next season on our schedule is at Penn State.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we get the Indiana schedule for next year.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like next year we're just going to have to beat everyone by like 40 points.
A billion. Well, no, we'll just have to win because we're in the Big Ten and we have brand recognition.
Yeah, true.
Man,
hey, we're there,
SEC
boys.
People are so pissed about the playoff bracket. Because 4 of the top 5 are Big Ten.
Mm-hmm. And they can suck it.
Mm-hmm.
And Boise's got to buy over a bunch of 7-2.
Mm-hmm.
They don't play our schedule. Yeah.
Well, it also helps that you barely lost to number 1.
Yeah.
You barely lost to the best, the number 1 team in the country, so it's going to make you look great. I mean, both of them. Ohio and Boise, I feel like they're getting a lot more pump up because they barely lost to us.
Yeah.
Pump up the jam.
Mm-hmm.
Pump up the jam. Pump it up.
So, yeah, 3. Yeah, next. Oh, yeah, that's right. So our tailgate season, if this pattern holds, our tailgate season is going to end like the first week of November next year.
That's going to be wild.
Because we end the season at Penn State, at Rutgers, at Washington.
That's dumb.
Yeah, it goes home for 3 games, road for 2, home for 4, road for 3.
It's so stupid.
Yeah.
Is the Big Ten championship always held in Indy?
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's lame.
That's why we put the duck there that one time.
That's right.
I hope we bring the duck back.
Well, it was also there because they were doing their preseason meeting and media.
Yeah, the media week or whatever is out there.
Yeah, well, this is a postseason meeting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers.
Motherfuckers. What do we have to talk about this week?
Oh, we got the Wisconsin game.
Yeah. Jump around.
Jump around. I had something.
I finally made a post on Raves and Rants. It's a short story, so I'll tell you right now.
Oh.
I made my first troll post on Rants and Raves.
Why don't you hold that for 3 minutes, Dave? Why don't you hold that for 3?
Now I want to look.
Like a poop, I'm turtling it.
Dave's over here posting anonymous.
Actually, I've got a couple stories. One of them I'm actually way excited about. But
all right, we'll get there. Okay, relax.
Cheeks are clenched.
I found another new show to watch, which nobody has watched, but it's good.
Is it Crouching Tiger, Hidden Asshole?
Seen that?
Nope. It's definitely not that. It's called Silo.
Anal Queens of Vaselina.
All I could hear in my head was Vaselina.
Anal Queens of Vaselina. All right, I'm sending you guys a picture. We can talk about this.
Oh, here's a Rants and Raves.
I'll send you guys a picture too, and this what I want to talk about.
Dave, did you do it anonymous like a good boy?
Fuck no. I want them to know who said it.
What is they doing? Is that at Wrigley Field? They ate just the dog?
Yeah.
I hate people.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. That actually fits in really perfect with my Rants and Raves.
Wait, did you eat the hot dogs that made you sick?
No.
Oh.
Wait.
Is it posted? Like, is it up?
Should be.
Because you have to submit it, and then somebody has to read it and approve it.
Oh. Well, no.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's been. Oh, it has been because someone laughed at it. My friend Lurch laughed at it.
Okay.
All right. Well, what's the keyword here?
We're holding it. It's 8:00.
All right, man.
Roll intro.
Are you ready for a good ass show?
Woo! Yeah.
Cool. All right, here we are.
You are.
We're back again. It's another edition. It's another episode of my show, and he's been holding this story in for a solid 3 minutes. It's Dave.
Yeah, like freezing a turd and putting it back.
What?
What? Huh? I think there's a name for that, but I don't know what it is.
Why would there be a name for that?
I think there's
a name for everything.
Yeah.
It's called the Holden McNeil.
Well, speaking of Holden McNeil,
there we go.
He's on a new show, and speaking of new shows, it's the My Show New Show
Maestro.
Correspondent Show.
Maestro. The My Show Maestro.
Maestro. It's Robin.
Yeah, it is. Live from Afghanistan.
It's Afghanistan animation.
There it is.
No fucking way.
I was thinking it too. I'm glad somebody else said it. Anyway, I'm Robin, live from not Afghanistan, but my room, and there's Macklemore and Deadpool.
What?
And over that way, or maybe that way on your screen. I don't know which way it is. Either way, he's going to bring it back around, making the full circle. The hoop snake known as Jake. Oh,
not close. That's so fucking example of my day.
Docking in the dark.
It's going down on yellow timber.
Like it's docking in the dark.
That's a good song.
Docking in the dark. Yep.
Yeah.
It's a great song.
It's Ronnie James Schneer. But yeah, we got some things to get to, a couple things to talk about. Dave's got a story he wants to tell everybody.
I got a couple of them actually. Well, I want to let you guys in on my first Rants and Raves troll post because I don't post anything ever, but something came up and someone posted. Where'd it go? Oh, someone else just laughed at it. Anyone else eat the Costco hot dogs and get sick? 2 of us did. Puked my brains out in the parking lot. And I responded with, "You're supposed to chew them first. Gag reflexes suck."
So it wasn't a post. You commented.
That was a comment.
I commented.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
All right.
I commented
yes.
on the post.
I
See,
have
that's
seen
that's
that
a horse
post.
of a different color.
Right.
I don't care what color the whore is. If it's money she wants, she'll get it.
It's green.
Yeah. That's not bad.
That's pretty good, yeah.
But it definitely made me think of you guys, especially Jake, since he's constantly
No
trolling.
Chipotle post.
Yeah.
It's been so long since Chipotle. There was the Chipotle post.
Maybe I'll post.
Chipotle doesn't have hot dogs, Robin.
I wouldn't know. I haven't been there.
Maybe it's just that Chipotle figured its shit out and that there's nothing to complain about there anymore.
I love Chipotle.
Dude, I fucking love
Chipotle. I'm a big Chipotle fan. I can basically get a giant bowl of meat.
Yeah.
If I wanted to.
Dude, the move is to not ask for double meat until they've already put in your first scoop.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. You get the first scoop and like, oh hey, by the way, actually, can I get some chicken as well?
They'll be like, "Oh, you son of a bitch."
Yep, I got you, bitch. I got you, GED.
Hey.
Oh shit.
Not my fault.
I still can't. How does that even happen?
The education let them down. Education system let them down.
How is it that my permanent record is the only one missing?
Oh, that's an even better question.
Like out of all of them, how is it that's mine is the one that's not there?
Maybe it's just in the wrong spot and they couldn't find it. Like maybe somebody put it in the J's instead of the T's.
No, the ombuds person who is a good friend of mine's mother went and looked herself and poured through the boxes. So it's not there.
That's wild.
Yeah. Don't send your kids to private school. That's the lesson I learned.
Jake is just retconning the fact that he dropped out of high school.
Right.
Man, if I must have dropped out of high school the shittiest way possible because I still win every fucking day. That was bullshit.
Jake called the school and be like, "Hey, this is Jake Tabor's dad. I'm gonna pull him out of school for good."
Says Jake Tabor's dad.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Jake Tabor's dad.
I'm gonna pull my son out of school.
Hey,
for good.
real cops.
Hey, basketball season's over. I don't give a shit anymore. I mean, he doesn't give a shit anymore.
Oh god.
Sir, who is this? I just told you.
Jake Tabor's dad.
Jake Tabor's dad.
Hang on, I've got someone on the other line. Hello, this is the police. You'd better not investigate.
Oh, God. This is Jake Tabor's dad is the name of the episode, by the way. Oh God.
You sons of bitches.
I love it.
And then Jake just showed up the rest of the time. Makes the call and then just shows up.
I showed up every day from that point on and tried somewhat hard.
It would have been
hard enough to annoy myself.
To like pull a Ferris Bueller and have like someone else call. Yeah, this is Jake Tabor's dad. And then you call on another line. Hey, yeah, this is Jake Tabor. I'll be there later.
Yeah. Yeah, could you have someone to pick up my homework? Could you send it with Aaron, please? I still plan on being at basketball practice. I just can't come to school.
Oh, God. That would have been awesome.
I think we had the rule, if you didn't go to school that day, you couldn't practice or whatever.
Yeah.
There was one day I got sick, and I just conveniently forgot about that rule. Because our practice was off campus, so I
Yeah.
I showed up at practice anyhow.
Coach doesn't know.
Coach didn't know. Coach never asked. I just fucking went to practice.
Why would they ask? Hey, were you all at school today? All right, cool. We can have practice now. Like,
all right, everybody. Wait, what am I supposed to check IDs now?
Dude, the way you said that, you made me think of the old tree meister. When am I having the old ID checker now?
What am I the ID checker now?
Why did that make me think of Mike Tyson? Because we watched Mike Tyson's fight.
Talk about
fight, his quote unquote fight.
Yeah.
So
you mean his $40 million paycheck?
He only got 20. But
okay, his $20 million paycheck.
Didn't the contract come out this summer? Like we all, at least I read it. Said he wasn't allowed to throw uppercuts. Said he couldn't win in the first 4 rounds, or he didn't get any money. And there were a bunch of other weird stipulations. Couldn't throw the uppercut. Yeah, I don't know. There were a bunch of weird things in it. There's
a couple of the right hooks that he pulled.
You could see it.
You see him pull his punch. Yeah. He's like, I'm going to kill you. And then went, nope, never mind. Oops.
That was stupid.
At least we got to see his ass.
I feel I feel stupid about it because I said after the last one, I'm not watching this shit anymore.
Yeah, fool me once. Shame on you.
This time it's shame on me. Like,
you can't fool me twice.
After his last fight against Anderson Silva, and it was a total fucking shit show.
Nate Diaz,
right?
Yeah.
And it was just like, this is dumb. I'm not watching this shit anymore.
Like Nate looked like he hadn't trained.
Right.
Bad.
Probably because he hadn't.
Then they said it was Mike Tyson, and we all got excited, hoping that we would see 38-year-old Mike Tyson, and we did not.
We got 58-year-old Tyson.
Yeah, we got 58-year-old Tyson. Like when he came walking out, like he had boo-boo job face. First of all, like he looked like a guy who knew he was about to lose a fight, and it was bullshit.
Right. The only way he could win and still get paid was to win on a scorecard, which means you have to punch a lot and not hard.
And you have to punch well.
Yeah.
You have to box.
Yeah. I feel stupid because I knew what it was going to be, but I still got excited, and there's still part of me that wanted that thing to happen, even though, let's say 99% of my brain knew what it was. There was 1% that had hope that it would turn out the way I wanted to. And I feel dumb about that because I'm like, you know what you're getting into. I mean, I'm just glad I didn't have to pay for it.
This must be how it feels for regular people to watch wrestling.
I could see that, yeah.
Like I knew what I was gonna see, and I feel dumb for hoping that something different was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like this must be how regular people feel about wrestling. They're like, wait, well, it's obvious that guy was gonna win. I'm like, what do you mean? He had a chance.
He wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how badly have you guys been affected by the bomb cyclone?
Dude, I drove so I'm coaching basketball at Days Creek, which we can talk about if you actually want to hear it, but drove home from Days Creek after practice tonight, and I've never take that back. I've hydroplaned that bad once, and I wrecked because I was 16. But I mean, it was like, I'm like, this kind of, I mean, I know how to handle it, but this sucks.
Yeah.
I was driving home yesterday. Last night after work, and the wind was coming so hard
sideways
in my face. The wind. That's what I call him.
That's his name.
That's his name. It's Wind.
Because I blow him.
But usually I cruise like 70 miles an hour, 70, 75 the whole drive.
Yeah.
Even going up Roberts Mountain. I'm at 775. I was at 60 trying to go because the wind was coming down Roberts Mountain so hard. I'm like,
Yeah.
let's do this. Let's like do your thing, car. Oh. No.
Wait. Here it goes. Oh. Oh shit.
But yeah, it's been and last night I was up till 3:30 last night studying, and it was just
That's the morning.
boring.
I
so
just heard
hard.
somebody argue about that.
Yeah. All right, Dad.
Like 2 hours ago, somebody was like, "Well, it's gonna be at 2 a.m." No, it wasn't even that. It was on Landman, that show I just watched. They're like, "Oh, and don't forget to set your clocks back at 2 tonight." And the dude was like, that's 2 a.m. Not if you're still up."
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I will say I have seen 2 a.m. at night and I've seen 2 a.m. in the morning, and they both sometimes.
And
Yeah,
they're
that's-
different.
Yeah, they're definitely
They're
different.
not the
Yeah.
same.
They're not the same.
Or like 4 a.m. at night and 4 a.m. in the morning.
4 a.m. at night, 4 a.m. in the morning. They're not the same.
Two different sets of
And
circumstances there.
sometimes it's
Yeah.
2 a.m. and I must be lonely. 2 a.m. I must be.
I thought it was 3
But it was
a.m.
3.
No,
Yeah.
I wanted it to be 2.
It's got to be your bull.
See, yeah,
What did I say?
What did I say?
I've heard it both ways. Oh, hi, kitty.
Mhm.
Oh, cara.
No.
I don't know
Get over here,
Frankie
pussy.
boy. Hey, Frankie boy.
I did see a video from Bellevue, Washington, and the guy's outside of his
weird.
house.
And a tree fell?
Yeah, you see that one?
Huh.
Did you
maybe.
send that?
No, Jake sent it to me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I did see that. But
Cat,
like
look at the
watching
camera,
the tree fall,
dickhead.
I said out loud, "Get inside, dumbass."
Same. Like, yeah, let's just stand here and record.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh, look,
all
that
those
tree
spikes
fell.
look weird. All those spikes look cool.
Mhm. Oh, look
thought
at this! Look at this tree going down onto my power line. Let me get a recording,
This
guys.
seems safe.
Yeah.
Let me get,
Safety
let me get
second.
closer to it.
Hey, what is
Okay.
this thing swirling around in the wind? It's a snake.
It's a snake.
It's an electric eel.
Ride the snake.
Ride the snake.
Well,
All
is
right,
that
Jim.
SNL?
Yeah,
that's
the Jim Carrey skit.
Morrison.
Which one was it?
I thought it was Jim Carrey skit on SNL.
Yes, Jim Carrey.
It's also a line in a Doors song.
Well, there's like a whole thing. That's it.
Riding the snake.
Ride the snake.
That's what I tell Wind sometimes.
Oh, Windy
God
boy.
damn it.
Is he from Chicago, perchance?
He's just blown into town.
Oh God.
Yeah, like I lost power last night. It just came back today. So I was all off my routine today, and it was terrible.
Horrible.
Terrible. Like, because, I wake up and I take a shower. Well, if there's one thing you're not doing when you haven't had hot water all night, is take a nice hot shower.
Yeah.
So didn't do that. I packed up all my coffee making stuff. So
Well, you should have still had hot water in the hot water heater. Like, it shouldn't have been cold.
from after 10 hours.
It should. I mean, it's insulated.
Oh, I didn't think about it.
It's like a thermos.
It's also a shitty apartment, so
Yeah, 1-to-1.
1-to-1. Anyway, so I pack up all my coffee shit and I take it to work with me. Like, I pour half and half into my coffee cup and put it in the box. And I take my bean grinder, my electric kettle, and my French press, and I take it with me to work because I know there's power there.
That's awesome.
So I get there and I'm like, just,
They're like, the fuck?
yeah, like one of my coworkers came over and he was like, "Hey, ow, that was my dick."
That's a
Why
weird
did your
thing to say.
coworker- Yeah, like, what did he do to your dick? Does Wind work there too?
Yeah, it's crazy. One of my
That's gonna-
coworkers came over and was like, "What, are you grinding coffee beans?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Huh, never thought I'd see that in here." I was like, "Well,
Should've been
surprise,
like, How else
motherfucker."
are you gonna make coffee?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, I'm serious. I get excited about my coffee, man.
Hot damn.
Hot damn. It's the crab apples.
Gonna grind
Pile
up
up
these
some
beans, huh?
greens.
Heat up a little water, huh?
That's how we talk.
I was a saucier
Excuse me,
down in San
Kangaroo
Antonio.
Jack. There used to be a saucier back in San Antonio.
Yeah, so
There was some big old women in San Antonio.
It's a big old women in San Antonio. Speaking of the big old women in San Antonio, Inside the NBA is moving to ESPN this next coming up soon.
I've heard it, but I haven't heard it like on an official thing. Have you found it anywhere?
I mean, I heard it reported on Dan Patrick.
Oh, well then that's good enough for me. I'll take that.
Like,
yeah.
That's kind of one of those. If he's one of the few guys on the radio, like, oh yeah, if he said it, then that's definitely
yeah. I'm not questioning that.
So that's terrible.
Well, that's good because that show is awesome, and watching the people on ESPN talk about basketball is painful.
Yeah, they're bad. They're real bad.
They're not good.
What was TNT's basketball thing called?
Inside the NBA.
Oh,
James, sell me some Coke.
Yeah, that was the theme song that Nelly did a rap song to, right?
No, that was Hot in Here.
No, that's the thong song. Wait.
No, that's
not even the same guy.
That was Frisco.
Yeah,
Frisco did the thong song.
Yeah, Frisco. That's not his.
The guy that makes the hamburger helper?
No, that was Colonel Sanders.
Oh, okay.
Well, who did the San Francisco treat?
The Village People.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be damned.
I'll be damned.
And the roofs are brand new.
Dude, I don't even know where we were at yet.
It's got to be your bowl.
Yeah, and now and the snake eats itself.
Yeah.
I can't remember who Dave Navarro, or no, Dave Mustaine. Like, I was hanging out with my dad and brother last weekend, and anytime someone
Dave Mustaine.
Yeah. Anytime somebody mentioned a different band, I was like, Dave Mustaine was not a member of Oasis, okay? Like,
cause maybe.
Stop trying to act like Dave Mustaine was in Oasis. Like, I'm not hearing it. Like, did you hear that Heart song featuring Dave Mustaine? Like, everything. It was just, hey, man.
Oh my god.
He was not playing for the Big Red Machine, the Cincinnati Reds. With fucking Charlie Hustle over here.
No, that was definitely Dave Mustaine. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure that was Dave Mustaine. I'm just not getting it, butthead. So what you're saying is, God damn it!
Oh god.
There's few things I enjoy more on that show than Beavis trying to figure something out.
Yeah.
And just, or because of the way he accepts things, like, oh, okay, well, I'll just
that makes sense.
put this right over here. Put
this right over here. Oh god.
Yeah. Nice place to lay down. Take a little nap here.
That show's so stupid and awesome at the same time.
Man, that was like one of my favorite. It was what was getting me through the week for a while when Bales was up here. Was just every Thursday after work we'd sit down, get super baked, and watch fucking Beavis and Butthead.
Right.
That was some good times.
Good times.
Now I get super baked with Ben and watch Beavis and Butthead.
Replacement Bales.
Replacement Bales. What?
Why are we all? Do I need to look that way too?
Well,
I thought I heard footsteps behind
maybe
me.
This way.
My cat just went meow.
Yeah, that's because you have Ghost Dave.
Ghost Dave.
Or it might have been Ryan. Oh, my nephew's visiting.
Starring Bill Cosby.
Right here. Yeah. Yeah, it was probably him walking around.
Ghost Dave?
Yes.
That's his name.
That's his name.
Fell on Ghost Dave.
Not to be confused with Black Dave.
No.
Black Dave.
No one should be confused with Black Dave.
Black
lighter,
Dave Deacon.
lighter Black Dave.
Yeah, lighter. Like, wait, faded black.
Oh, Yellowbone Dave.
Faded Black Dave.
Yellow Bone Dave. No, you're not.
Jesus.
y'all want to talk about the Wisconsin game?
Yeah, let's do it.
Bam, bam,
Game,
bam.
game sucked.
Yeah.
Actually, I was really annoyed and nervous through mostly the duration of the game, but like the deeper into the game we got, I was like, no, we're gonna win this thing. We're gonna win. Like somehow, eventually, we're gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like the old days when we got down 26-0 to Stanford. Like former coaches would have lost that game, but I feel like it's different. I also feel like we have a much better team.
Look, Dave sent a picture to show us how white he is.
Yeah.
See, I'm not Asian.
Oh, yeah.
So
actually,
who is that Asian guy?
That's George Sakai.
So
that's not Dave
Mustaine.
Mustaine.
It's not. That's Dave Mustaine, guys.
No, Dave Mustaine was in Dave's store.
That's Wind. So I'm sorry, we were talking about the game, but now you showed the picture. You've heard me mention the Rooftop Koreans.
Yeah.
A few times.
Yeah.
That is a Rooftop Korean.
Oh.
He was there. So he was picking up his rifle. We got to chit-chatting, and he's from South Korea. And the other guy I was working with was in the back putting a scope on his rifle. And so we're just kind of standing there. And I was like, so did you move here? Did you move straight here to Oregon? And he's like, oh, no, I was in California.
What you mean, white man?
Right? Like, he knew exactly what I meant. And he's like, no, I lived in California for like 30 years beforehand. And I was like, oh, so like late 70s, or he's like, oh, in the 80s I moved there and blah, blah, blah. I was like, 80s. So you lived there through the 90s? He's like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay, cool. He's like, yeah, I'm a Rooftop Korean. And I was like, no. He's like, no, I owned a warehouse there in Koreatown during the LA riots. And I was like, he's like, yeah, I carried an M1 Grand. I still have it at the house. And I was just like, hold on. I jump on the computer, start looking up Rooftop Korean pictures. Every single one of them that was carrying an M1 carbine. I was like, is this you? He's like, no. I was like, is this you? He's like, no. And then afterwards I was like, man, I'm just saying, hey, look at all these Korean guys with the same gun.
Yeah, like this incredibly racist conversation.
So then I just stopped and I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, that didn't register until I was 2 Koreans deep.
Dave's like, all of us
2 Koreans deep.
2 Koreans deep is the name of this episode.
Writing it down.
And actually I was supposed to get off of work. I ended up hanging out and talking to him for like 30 minutes.
What?
But I was, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I was super excited. Just because I love the Rooftop Koreans.
They seem pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm. Right. And he was a pretty funny guy. He was like, yeah, some bad things happened in LA, but I don't remember a Korean guy beating up a black guy, so I don't know why they're burning our businesses down. And I was like, well. he's like a lot of Koreans died because a black guy got beat up by a white cop.
Yeah.
But
But
I was like, yeah, well, that'll happen.
that will happen. That will happen.
All right, let's actually talk about
like
Wisconsin. It do be like that.
Sometimes it do be.
So the Wisconsin game, it seemed like we had the group text, like everybody had some sort of anxiety about it.
Yeah.
Part of it's going into Wisconsin for a night game where Big Ten teams typically struggle. Yeah. Like it wasn't the Purdue, like,
spoiler
you're gonna lose because it's, yeah, exactly. It was more like they have energy there.
They're good.
And yeah, they play well at home, especially at night. And then we kind of played like shit for 3 quarters. And then they played jump around and our fucking team got hype. Right?
We went full Winter Soldier on them.
Our offense played like crap.
Yeah, our defense was nasty.
And it's like, I remember on that last drive, I was talking to Dad and I was like, I'm super excited about this. He's like, really? I was like, I believe in the like this is one of the first years I can remember being like, oh, I really, really believe in this defense.
They went for it on fourth and they ran a fake field goal on 4th and 2, didn't get it, and I didn't.
It was like 4th and 7 or 9. It was a longer, and he was like a yard short.
Yeah.
And so normally I would have been apoplectic, like, oh my God, here we go. They're gonna march down the field and score. And I was like, not gonna move the fucking ball a yard.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they didn't.
The 2 plays later, interception.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did jump up, scream. I was still excited, even though I was kind of expecting something to happen.
I mean, we handed them 2 turnovers that we should have had.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there are so many breaks of that game. Every 50-50 ball went to Wisconsin for 45 minutes, and all they could do was get a 7-point lead.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I did appreciate the Oregon is dirty tweets afterwards.
Yeah, I don't see that, but I don't see it where they got it, I guess.
They just play
tough defense.
It's the we're on top, and everyone below you is going to say you did something wrong, and that's why you're number one, or oh yeah, the NCAA really wants Oregon to be in the playoffs or be number one.
You know, it is funny to be that team now. I mean, we saw it once already at the Toledo game where they're like, we want Oregon, and now people are complaining that we hold on every play. God, it's good to be on top. Once people start complaining about your success, you've made it.
It's a good place to be.
And we're not just talking about people in Corvallis who complain about everything.
Yeah, this is becoming nationwide.
Yeah. Well, I told my dad I saw at least 10 stories about the Ducks versus them video, and how Dan Lanning every week is utilizing something against another team. This week we took their jump around, and you see in the video, you see the Wisconsin guys talking, looks like they're arguing, and our team is just bouncing all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Have you noticed that we've been playing jump around at home games?
No, I haven't.
Because I notice it, because I always go, oh, we're taking Wisconsin's thing, they're going to be mad. And then when we went there, we really took it.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be interesting to see how early they play it at the next game, because it will get played.
I'm looking forward to, I don't know what they're going to do in stadium, because Dan Lanning may be the first coach to utilize the PA as not just, let me rephrase that, because I mean every school uses the music as a way to hype their team, but I don't think anybody utilizes it as a psychological advantage the way Dan Lanning does.
I was going to say psychological weapon, but yeah, same thing.
Yeah. Everybody plays loud music on third down. That's not special. But he's playing a song that's tapping into the primordial desire to murder.
Yeah. I think that, how we've been playing the purge horn or whatever it is, the siren. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's been doing that in practice and using that for third downs and getting the guys pumped up. I don't know this. It's just my guess.
I mean, I've seen a few schools use a purge horn or a siren, so it's
right, but what we were just talking about,
who uses it? Yeah,
I could see Lanning using it in practice and telling these guys, when you hear that shit, it's fucking go time.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's fun to see things.
Everyone.
It's fun to see things come to fruition, like when Coach Lepoy was just yelling at the defense, the ball, the ball, the ball, the ball, get the ball, the ball, and then 2 plays later, bloop. Look what I found.
And that was just pure football instinct.
Yeah.
That play. That was nothing but pure football instinct. That was, I'm rushing. Oh, he's throwing in that direction. Let me look up. Where's the ball? Oh, it's right there.
In my hands.
Yeah, I mean
We
that
win.
was pure. There's no scripting that. No, like, hey, this is what you do on this situation. That was pure football instinct.
A football
Yeah.
player making a football play.
Hmm.
Yep. Do we think we're gonna see anybody wearing the 12-0 shirts this weekend?
Oh yeah. Well, first of all,
Mhm.
next weekend.
Well, I
gotta
mean, by the time we put this out,
Yeah, it'll be this
this
weekend.
weekend. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I already saw somebody on Twitter saying it's time to bust out the old 12-0
My
shirt.
dad
Mhm.
was already asking. He's like, I gotta find my 12-0 shirt, and I'm like, I think I have one of those. I know I have one of those. Where is it?
I didn't get one because I wanted a 13-0 shirt.
Yeah.
Because I knew if we won another one, they were going to do a 13-0 shirt.
Right.
And I
And
didn't
then
want
your
a
12-0
12-0
shirt's just a kid rag.
Right. It's like getting a conference championship.
Yeah.
Like if you win the conference and then you go on to lose the Rose Bowl.
Right.
I don't want a Rose Bowl. I don't want a Rose Bowl shirt from the Rose Bowl we lost. Except, I take that back. There was that one Rose Bowl shirt that I got at the surplus sale that Oregon won the Rose Bowl. We actually lost.
When we lost it, yeah. That was pretty awesome. You got the African kid's shirt.
I stole a shirt from an African kid.
To be fair, it wasn't gonna fit him.
Yeah, it fit
Too
me.
big.
Yeah.
Fucking Marvin over here can't fit in my shirt.
More like an African woman's dress.
Or a tent.
Oh my god.
Birthing shirt.
Fuck.
And this was a large.
Oh
my god.
But yeah, now we get Husky Hate Fortnite. We got 2 whole weeks of hating the color purple and everything it stands for.
Mm-hmm.
And so did they. So
weeks.
there's no excuses. There's no you had a bye week and we didn't. There's none of that.
They'll find them.
My smoothie lady tried giving me a purple straw today.
Nope.
Nope.
Did you punch her?
I'm not
No,
even
I
drinking
didn't.
grape soda.
She gives me a good deal on my smoothies, so I did not punch her.
Good deal on the smoothies.
Is her name?
Is she on
Her name's Wind.
Is she on Stroke Maps or whatever it is?
Oh my god.
The old rubandtug.com.
Well, rub maps.
Rub Maps.
Stroke.
I mean, same thing.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One's a stroke, one's a rub, you know.
I mean, you got to stroke it to get it started, right? Or rub it to get started.
Well, you know, it's kind of like a baseball bat. You know, you got to have soft hands and a firm grip.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Soft hands and a firm grip.
Next time I'm coaching baseball, I'm gonna be like, hey, it's like your dick.
Yeah, there you go. Like
soft hand, firm grip.
Hold the bat like you hold your cock. What?
I don't have any tweezers, coach.
Ah.
Next podcast. So, anyways, I can't be anywhere within 500 feet of a school.
What? Oh, Jen. The other day I said something. I was like, I'm gonna go pick up a kid. I'll be back. Indescript. I'm not sure which kid I'll be back with. You know, whatever. I'll just grab the first boy I see. And she's like, well, that's how you usually end up on a list. I said, well, then I wouldn't have to pick up the kids anymore, would I?
Ooh. It's a good one.
Jen's playing checkers, Jake's playing chess.
Yep. Like all that means is I don't have to go pick up the kids.
Oh my god. What was that joke I said? I came up with the stupidest joke the other day and I sent it to Jake. Something about not seeing it.
Oh yeah, it was a picture of a bunch of blonde-haired, blue-eyed people, and he said, "What's the problem with this photo?" And I look at it for a while, and I said, "I cannot see a problem with this photo."
I don't know. I'm not seeing it. Stupid. It's the stuff that comes to my head in traffic. I saw a license plate that said NZN. I'm like, Nazian?
Not seeing it.
I'm not seeing it.
I'm not seeing it.
Just not seeing around.
You saw Tusk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Nazi party.
Yes.
I do appreciate what a dumb idea for a podcast that is, but I would totally listen to it.
Right.
It's like, here, react to this YouTube video you can't see.
And that's what our podcast does sometimes anyway.
Yeah, well, we have a video version. These people can find us on YouTube if they want to see the whole show.
Is
There's
Tusk that
pre-show.
movie where Daniel Radcliffe gets turned into a walrus?
Yes. Wait, that's
Okay.
Daniel Radcliffe?
No, it's
Was
Justin
Timberlake?
Long.
Oh, Justin Long. Radcliffe was
say-
the one where he had horns.
No,
Deer
Radcliffe was in Lord of the Rings.
Here we go.
No, that was Dave Mustaine.
No, Dave Mustaine. Dave Mustaine was not in Lord of the Rings.
Oh God.
He's the one that threw it into the pit.
And
It was super metal.
Yeah. He called the school and was like, hey, this is Dave Mustaine's dad.
Yes, the cops.
This is cops. Don't investigate Dave Mustaine.
Don't investigate Dave Mustaine might be the name of the episode.
Oh, we've had some banger names.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Two Koreans.
Two Koreans deep.
I just imagine, we're one Korean, we're two Koreans, right? And then you're deep. And you got it, some of that action there.
Koreans are what I call my fingers.
Yeah. Koreans are what I call my toes. What?
Huh?
The old toe job.
There, from Weeds, where he lost the toes and he was fucking the chick with his big toe.
Never saw that, but
Did you ever watch Weeds?
Mm-mm.
So there was a scene where the main character's brother lost his second and third toe, so he had the opposite of Prime. So Prime was missing the outside two, he was missing the second two, and he got into performing weird fetish porn where he was screwing chicks with his big toe, and they show he's filming at one point and he's doing this girl with his foot, right? And he's like, oh God, oh cramp, and so he starts cramping up, and they're like, all right, he's done. Forget it, he's out. He got a calf cramp, and it cost him his entire porn career.
Rookie mistake.
Yeah, right. Got to eat a banana.
Yeah, get those electrolytes in you.
Or
Get him right back out of you.
Hey.
Dave, are we gonna go watch Gladiator 2?
I was actually going to text you or talk to you about that today.
I think it comes out this weekend or
On
tomorrow.
Friday. Tomorrow?
Well, yeah, because they always have a preview day.
Oh yeah.
Did
Yes,
you forget? Did you forget about Drunk Dave's conversation that he had with me?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
I was talking to Sober Dave.
Oh.
You talking about game day 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, we were at the game and the Gladiator shit came on the screen.
How excited I was about Gladiator.
Yeah, he was so excited that he said that he was gonna drive up to Seattle to watch Gladiator with me.
Oh yeah, I do kind of remember saying that. That was a lie.
He's like, I'm gonna come up there. We're gonna watch Gladiator.
Drunk Dave's so full of shit.
Anthem for 2.5 minutes. Here's what I love about the national anthem. Dave, shut up.
Drunk Dave talks too much.
Drunk Dave writes checks his ass can't cash.
I mean, I could cash it, but I'm not.
I mean, you could, but I mean, why would you drive it? Why would you drive 6 hours to watch a movie?
Right.
6 hours, watch a movie for 3 hours, and 6 hours back.
Well, you could sleep here.
Okay.
How long is that movie anyway?
Probably 3 hours. It's from Ridley Scott, don't you know?
What's up with all these 3-hour movies lately?
They don't think they can tell. People can't tell a concise story any longer. We have to have long, fucking boring shots. Everyone thinks they're filming Lawrence of Arabia.
Lawrence of Arabia?
Yeah, no, it's Chance Labia.
Oh.
No, Dave Mustaine.
Oh God. Here's
He's
the thing
everywhere.
that shows me Dave Mustaine. He's in that one, right?
Oh, totally.
With Denzel Washington.
Mhm.
Can we
Oh, yeah,
call
that
him
was-
Denzel Mashington this week?
I won't
Denzel,
call
man.
him Denzel anything.
Just call him Denzel.
Denzel loser.
Hey, you don't say that about.
Y'all don't say that.
You don't
Yeah,
say
I'll say
that.
I don't care what his name is. We could
Just
call
say
him
Denzel. Everyone.
We could
everyone
call
knows.
him Denzel Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yep.
That's what we did with Tony Washington, where he was a
So-
defensive end.
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
Remember that from back in the day?
Yeah,
So
Yeah, so-
after we'll flip it back around, take the long way around. After the Duck game, they released the Ducks versus them, which is on another level. I don't like I haven't looked, but I'm sure that there are other colleges that do things similar, but I don't think anyone does it as well as Oregon does it.
Kentucky's basketball is doing it now. I saw theirs and it was pretty good.
I mean, a big program like Kentucky basketball should do one like that.
Yeah,
Didn't USC do one this year?
probably. Oh yeah,
Probably.
they did do.
Theirs is just retarded
Yeah,
because they used the downfall of Troy.
yeah. And we're like,
Yeah. The
No?
first time I saw it, I didn't realize it was a USC thing. So I saw the horse and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. The Trojan horse thing. Like, I don't know what's going on. And then I didn't watch the rest of it. Second time I saw the whole thing and I was just sitting there like, what? Okay. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but whatever.
I've come to realize that the Big Ten lacks in creativity.
Who's
Because-
realize?
it's very Midwest.
Yeah, everyone does the fucking duck hunt thing, and it is so lame.
I mean, half of the Pac-12 did it. At
Yeah,
least.
it wasn't funny then either. Like they wore it out. It was funny a couple times.
I noticed nobody's really doing the 0-0 championship thing very much anymore.
Yeah,
I mean, we
Mhm.
haven't won one.
but
they're
I think
smelling-
they can smell what
smelling
we're
it.
cooking.
Yeah.
A few Husky fans will still be like, "Oh, you still haven't won any championships." They're like, "Yeah, we still haven't beat
Like-
you yet in 2 weeks.
Yeah, and you guys have half of a championship twice. Doesn't count as one.
Doesn't count as
Mhm.
one." Like, congratulations, you played.
Hey,
in the
wasn't
national championship.
one of those songs that Dave Mustaine played?
Yeah.
No.
Mhm.
Once there was this kid who took a trip to Singapore and brought along his spray
Spray
paint
paint.
and when
I have not heard that song in forever. Okay, what's the name of that song?
back he had
Shazam him.
cane marks all over his bottom.
bottom.
He said it was from time when the warden struck it so hard. Wow, that was deep in there. Holy cow, that's a deep cut Weird Al song.
Oh, it was a Weird Al song.
I was doing the Weird Al version of it.
No, but I knew that version.
I can't remember what the original song is very similar to it.
Well, yeah, I mean, something stupid like that. Headline News.
There you go.
That was the name of the song. Now you can listen to it.
Now I'm going to go headline news spoof of. Headline news spoof of.
Once. I hate songs. I love songs, but I hate that they get stuck in my head super easy.
Oh, it was a parody of Crash Test Dummies' 1993 hit. Mm.
Not to be confused with or bop.
Right.
Those are
And-
the sequels.
There is a guest
Wasn't
appearance.
Dave Mustaine in Hanson?
It says right here, Dave Mustaine performed the guitar for Crash Test Dummies.
Bop.
Or that's Hanson. They had a stutter like bop.
Today, Junior.
Yeah, page 69. Yeah.
Are they making a Happy Gilmore too?
Yes.
Yeah, they need to make a
Okay.
Billy Madison too, where he's actually a successful businessman.
And
'Cause
he's
I
got
thought
a
I saw-
stupid kid.
Yes.
That's Andy
Because I thought I
Samberg.
saw a picture of Ben Stiller is coming back for Happy Gilmore too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
I really love that Adam Sandler got so rich.
How rich
That-
is he?
So rich that he can just make whatever he wants.
Within reason. Like
It's
he
just-
made.
Yeah.
He made. Did he make Jack and Jill? Yeah, he made Jack and Jill.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he signed a contract with Netflix. And
Like,
they're
make-
like, here are millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Make us movies. Are they going to be good? Are they going to be bad? We don't care.
He's like,
Yeah.
how about Hubie Halloween?
Exactly.
Abby-doobie, Halloweeny.
Mhm.
Get Jennifer Aniston to be in a bunch of them.
Yeah.
All right.
We're just gonna rotate Drew Barrymore and Jennifer Aniston into movies.
And don't
Yeah.
forget, oh god, what was that other chick? Kim Basinger. Let's bring her in there too.
They're bringing back the chick from Modern Family that was in Happy Gilmore. I forget her name.
The mom?
Yeah. She was the blonde chick in Happy Gilmore.
Mm-hmm.
She was
Oh.
also in that Hubie Halloween.
Abby-doobie, Halloweeny.
The
Now I'm
blonde
looking it
chick
up.
in Happy Gilmore was the mom from
Modern Family.
Modern Family?
Yeah.
Really?
No shit.
Yes.
I just got even more turned on.
Yeah, right. Like I got a weird
I'm looking her name
Sandman
up.
boner.
Julie Bowen. That's it.
Yeah, more like Julie Bonin.
Oh. Like her first listed credit is Happy Gilmore and then Modern Family.
Asshole.
I mean, I guess the age difference makes sense, but I did not see that coming.
Oh. What? Yeah, she was in Hubie Halloween. So that's where I didn't know it when that came out that she was the chick from Happy Gilmore, but I've learned in the last couple of years. And I was like, nuh-uh. Because I was watching Happy Gilmore and she's skating and I could hear her voice and I was like, that sounds familiar. Is that Claire?
right?
Claire Dumpy. Hysteria, Disturbia.
Surprised they didn't make a joke in Modern Family about the kids getting pregnant and
Oops.
him turning her into an Claire. Get it? That's how the kids were born. I mean, if I ever knock up a Claire, that's the joke I'm going to be making my whole rest of life.
Yeah, I mean, why would you not?
Exactly.
If you meet her online, she could be your Eclair.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I thought there was an N in there.
I heard it.
Isn't there an N in the pastry?
If there
Nope.
is, we don't pronounce it.
Okay.
It's like the word I thought I knew something, thought, as those other letters, we don't say all those.
Yeah, the U, the G, the H.
Yeah.
Thoughts. I thought those were just hoes.
See,
No,
I knew
that's-
we're going there. That's why I
Oh,
said
it's
it the
over
other
there.
way. I specified.
No.
And if I'm saying fat, I'm saying it with a PH, so don't get mad at me, ladies. So hip.
When I call you a bitch,
So
I'm being
hip.
respectful.
Why do we
I can't
call them
remember your name.
bitches?
Because we can't remember their name.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Takes me all the way back.
Right? I was just thinking about living in Horvalis, and somebody got mad about it. And we're like, no, because we don't know their names.
Yeah. And like Ricky and Larry was on there, weren't they?
Ricky
Not Larry.
and Larry.
Not Larry. Who the fuck was on there? Who else were we playing with? I don't remember. Not important.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
It matters little sometimes.
Oh, question for you, Robin. This is actually kind of combined a bunch of things. My uncle is going in for knee replacement surgery.
Mm-hmm.
He should do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't you need a knee replacement surgery?
Yes, I do.
Because I just found out that I eventually am going to need to get this shoulder replaced now too.
Oh, awesome.
The shoulder that's been bothering me for
Yeah.
15
Ever?
years, that just slips out of joint and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Went to a physical therapist for the VA, and we're talking about it, and he's just like, yeah, so most likely you're gonna have to get that replaced someday. And I was like, can we knock it out early? so that I can just heal in my 40s instead
No,
of my
because then they're
60s.
just gonna have to do it again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, those things are temporary.
I think we just need to get a bunch of money and go get that stem cell stuff they do in Mexico.
right.
Because
Dude,
like
I'd be down for some stem
I would
cells.
not need a knee replacement. They would just fix it.
It just put some
it
stem
just
cells in
fixes
your
it.
knee.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've wondered about that because so my thing is I've got really bad arthritis in that shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the deformation of the bone that's making all the problems.
Yeah.
I don't know if stem cells can fix that.
Well,
they
you
can
could
always
get them to
shave
just
the
go.
bone.
Yeah, exactly. They can go in and take all those calcium growths off.
Mm-hmm. And then
Like I've
stem
had
cell
that.
it.
I've had that happen. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I have thought about the stem cell thing. I'm like, can I just not have to not use my arm for 8 months or something? That would be cool.
It's
like
not that long.
The concept of the microfracture surgery is pretty wild. They just
Yeah.
like the way that, like, as far as I understand it, they just drill holes in your patella, and then it leaks like healing shit into your knee. It's wild, man. Like how did we figure that out?
Good question. Somebody probably was like, that stuff seems like when you fuck up your patella, your knee gets better.
Yeah.
What if we did it on purpose?
What happens? I accidentally drilled a hole in this guy's knee and it fixed it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
That
We
makes
should
sense.
just be surgeons.
Yeah.
The patella, actually, no, it's down a little bit lower. So right below your patella, that bump.
Yeah.
Right?
It's called the patellar tendon.
Well, the bone part.
Below that, the bone.
Yeah, the bone part.
Yeah.
That is one of the sites that when you're gonna do interosteal
listen to you,
IV. That's where you would
Dr.
drill
Oz
it
over here.
Mm-hmm. But I was just thinking about the drilling into the bone thing and then healing. Like, because we could give these instead of doing an IV, like if someone's bleeding out really bad, so you're like, I can't find a vein because you got no blood in you, just drill it into their bone and give them a interosteal.
Oh, they call that a boner?
A bone V.
Give them the old bone V. If you don't know what it is, you can't afford it.
Yeah, well, it's medical, so I definitely can't afford it.
Right. Wait, hold on. Does my insurance cover this?
No, it's medical. I saw somebody online say that an ambulance is not a taxi for the hospital, and I said, "Bitch, what is it then?"
Yeah.
Like that's literally what it is.
Sounds like what it is.
Mm.
A very expensive taxi.
I rode in one of those once.
I don't think I've ever ridden in an ambulance.
I did just about 3 years ago.
I had a fake neck injury, so that was why I did it.
I couldn't move.
Oh, yeah.
You either go to the hospital or the jail. What? Yeah, my neck hurts.
Oh, my neck. My back.
An option.
My neck and my
back. My liver.
My liver hurts. Oh, no.
Oh, my dick.
So, are you guys just not going to put anybody outside this door and I can just, like, leave?
Can I go now?
Like,
is my timeout done?
I'm going to take pictures until you guys tell me to leave.
All right, it's time to go.
You can't take pictures back there. Stop me.
You could ask me to leave.
Right?
It's like I said. I said to the cop who pulled me over before the game, I was like, man, like, what's the point? You didn't even run my shit. You're just here to ruin people's days.
I got pulled over once on the way to a Duck game too. Not for running a stop sign. It was I was driving from Horvalis to Eugene, and I was driving the Geo, and I'd put a bunch of pom-poms across the back, and they were covering my license plate. So he's like, "You can't do that." And I was like, "Yeah, I didn't know I couldn't do that."
Yeah, I didn't realize it was an accident.
Luckily, he didn't say, "Have you been drinking?" Because I had.
Yeah, it was. That was one of those
moments. I didn't have to lie to him that day.
Yeah, one of those days I didn't lie. But yeah, it was true. I was like, I'm glad that I waited to get Bailey to smoke this joint.
Yeah. Good timing.
Yeah. I usually when I do something stupid, I stop myself from doing something incredibly stupid. So there's always that.
It's like that.
Like, and the funny part about it is I'm pretty sure where I got cited for running a stop sign, I don't think there's a stop sign there. But at this point, it was a $115 ticket. And I will waste that in gas fighting it.
Right.
So fuck them. They can get an oil change on me.
Not a government one.
Well,
government oil change costs $40,000.
Yeah.
right. They got that. They got that fancy Dan. Like I thought about going and just trying to ruin somebody's day by citing, like basically just doing the fucking Will Hunting thing, citing 18th century law to get out of a traffic ticket.
That would be awesome.
I don't know if that'd work, but
It'd be a waste of everybody's time, which is what I'd be going for.
Yeah.
Like the whole purpose would be to take a cop off the street and piss her off for a day because she pissed me off for a day.
See, what you do is you plead guilty, then you have it postponed, then you have it postponed, and then you have it postponed, and eventually they forget about it, and then it gets dropped because they don't show up. You show up like the 5th time you've postponed it, and then they drop whatever it is.
I have to plead not guilty because if I plead guilty,
Or yeah, not guilty. My bad.
Mm-hmm. I'm
like,
pretty
sorry.
sure there may still be warrants for me in Ashland.
I got warrants.
Yeah, they still want $40 from me in Corvallis, but they're never gonna get it.
Never gonna get it.
I kept for years. I was getting something like $112 for some for utilities or something like that, and I was like, I don't live there. Excuse me, you sent this to my house in Washington? I don't live there.
Yeah, how could I be paying for that? I am not there.
Yeah.
How can I? Well, I mean, you can pay for anything.
So fuck them.
He's still stewing about that fucking stopping.
I don't think I ever did pay it either.
It's bullshit.
It's got to be your bull.
I mean, and like I said on that day, I thought it was gonna be like a $300 ticket, which I would have fought. But like, I was like, Ben, how much is a citation? He's like $150. I'm like, $150. Okay. I was like, all right, and that's all. Like, I'm her big collar for the day,
right?
You know, like fuck. Like, I said to her, I'm like, what sequence of words do I need to say to get you to leave me alone?
Oh, I'm sure that made her day.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she had already written the ticket. Like, what was she gonna do? Write me for being a smartass? Like, I didn't use any cuss words.
Yeah, dumbass.
Like, I mean, if she wrote me up for using the First Amendment, then we could have a lot of fun. But she didn't, so whatever.
Good.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
She didn't even finger the car like you're supposed to.
She didn't.
No, she was a fucking rookie cop, like voice trembling and everything. Like she came up, she's like, "I'm Officer with the blah, blah, blah." I'm like, you just got gassed up. You're fucking running on adrenaline because you just drove your car 90 miles an hour for the first time.
Maybe it was her first ticket. Yeah.
And I'm like, so you ran the place, so you ran my license, right? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, what did it say? Oh, that you know what it says. I'm like, no, that's why I'm asking. It says it's a non-Oregon license. I'm like, yeah, it says that across the top there.
It's called reading, top to bottom, left to right.
Left to right. Yeah, I'm like, maybe you could just admit you didn't run it. But whatever. Yeah, these people, they could have been anywhere in the world, but they're here with us. We appreciate that. And officer, if you're listening, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, but thank you for listening.
Mm-hmm. But more go fuck yourself. I'd rather you go fuck yourself than listen.
Probably.
But you're a fucking bitch. You're that much.
She's a bitch.
She works for Coburg.
They're the worst.
The worst.
Everybody knows. They're the ones that sit on the freeway.
Yeah, she's like, I'm a Coburg cop operating for the city of Harrisburg. And I was like, yeah, I'm sure the people at Harrisburg thank you for your service, protecting them from the guy who didn't run a stop sign because there isn't a stop sign. Fucking cunt.
Yeah.
But for this episode, this edition of my show, good night, universe.
Until we meet again.
Good X. And thank you for your cervix.
BYE.
Yeah. It's episode 350.
350?
350. About 350.
350.
I should have said that earlier. We'd have got all them jokes.
Oh, yeah.
I said, get out of here, Loch Ness Monster.
Make sure to go and check out definitelynotsellingdrugs.com.